Hi, everybody. Hello. How about we start on time? We did 5 hours yesterday, right? 11:30, 12:30, 1:32, 33, 30. Actually, it was, yeah. And Lynn is doing dishes. Cool. Okay, let's skip the ad because I need to be able to see. Okay. Yeah, it just kept going and going and going. We made a whole lot of stuff. So, I do have a video of making the closure, attaching this, and finishing the signature ties. And that video will probably go up tomorrow. So, either tomorrow or Sunday. This is our journal that I made during our VIP. The VIP is a virtual internet party that I offer to those that finish their journals in a challenge. So each month we do a challenge here on Dear Julie Julie. And for July we had Just Junk, and we had, you know what? I don't have the number of how many people finished. But they are invited to a Facebook group party, and in that party is, um, it is until blah, 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 a Facebook party that, and there's a digital kit that I've made especially for that party. Eventually, it gets uploaded into Etsy, and it's available others too. But then we have a 2 hour, sometimes more, virtual party, and we make something using that kit. So this is the journal that we made during our party, and then we crafted yesterday for 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours, and then today I finished it up. It took about a half an hour. I do have to still add the two um, coffee dyed bookmarks or tags to this. Bookmark. I'm holding the bookmark. Okay, so let's go ahead, check it out. It is a 9 1/4. I don't know why. By 6. It is soft cover. It is 5-hole pamphlet stitch. It has bandage in here holding it, and then fabric over that on the outside. Usually I do this on the inside, but this time we did it on the outside. Um, and then we have a bookmark that can go in here, or it can be a bead dangle on the outside, but it works to fit across the page and hang down outside, down the bottom. Okay. On the cover, we have one of the images from the digital kit that was printed on copy paper and added to the front. We have some washi tape accents. Down here, I used a napkin throughout this journal, and so this is one of the images from the napkin. I all of my journals in August, I'm trying to use up items that are like right around me, and so there was some of the crocheted shirt that we'd been using, some of it left, so that's here. And we have some silk flowers just put on there. And so let's go ahead and take a look. This is the closure, and like I said, I have a video of making the closure and adding the bookmark, and that will come out tomorrow. So inside our journal, on the first page, we have a pocket, and we have a large tag there in the pocket. Throughout the journal, I did use this note paper, and so you'll see it in several places. This is the first time it says hello, and we have one of the ladies. She's one of the wallet size ladies from the digital kit. And these flowers are also from the digital kit. And here we have just added one of these little file index cards there. This is attached to coffee dyed paper. Then we have some coffee dyed paper, or no, this is the inside of a book. So like the first page of a book. And one of the wallet size flower cards with a what we make to look like a little stamp. I used some of the children's paper scraps and added an edge here. And so there we go. So this is some paper that was in my dad's stuff. It's graph paper and it's cream color. It's really cool. So I found this ribbon in my stash. It might have come from Happy Mail. It might have come from my mom. It was in a pile over there. I was like, oh, we need to use that. So we have it in here. It's shiny on one side and it is like velvet on the other side. It's really cool. So we use that. We have some ledger paper here. And here I have taken some of the images from the mini ephemera page and I cut them out like a photo slide thing. Oh my gosh, what is that called? Strip. Photo strip. You know, like you used to get to go and take your picture in one of those little box machine things and it spit out a strip of pictures. There you go. Or you could call it yearbook style. So this is one of the little tiny envelopes from the mini ephemera page, and I made it, and then I put this little scrap that was hanging out on the side of the desk over here, and I put that in it. We have this piece of some of the flowers from the garden. This is the Garden Ladies Journal digital kit, okay? And it's available in the Etsy shop. These images are all from 1902. And then we have one of the pieces of that paper. Here is some of the masking paper. These are my favorite. Got some ribbon here. Actually, I think it's a piece of the flower. Are these we made in the 5-hour crafting marathon yesterday. We made some assembly line little post or notes, and so it's a wallet image on some black notes that I have, and then we made a little cluster and attached it, and I just put a coffee dyed tag in that, and I love how that turned out. There's still room to add a picture or to write, and amazing. So here's some more of that crocheted shirt. And we have a little dangle charm here attached with a bulb pin, and it has a little bell on it. And here we have a large file card, and it's just collaged with a doily and some of the masking paper, one of the wallet size images. You get 3 pages of wallets. You get images of the women and images, all different kinds of images of the flowers. This is one of the images, the side-by-side pages here. And then in here we have, this was a leftover paper, so it's like, okay, we've added some of that hello note. And then we've got these 2 little, we have a Flinch card. These are from the Flinch card digital that's in the shop. Printed at 3.5 by 5. And then this is from the ephemera, mini ephemera page. And we took one of the mini ephemera, we made a belly band. And we have this little mini tag. All of those are in the journal kit. They're on the mini ephemera page. Okay, so there's that. So the treat bag came from Dollar Tree. The hello note paper came from Michael's a couple years ago. This is paper that was from one of my husband's date books from the 80s. And so I coffee dyed them a long time ago and added them. And this is going to get one of the coffee dyed tags when I get it coffee dyed. And it'll just go here. It'll have its coffee dyed strings, and I'll tie them in a bow. These are pieces that were left over from the napkin, and I added them here. You're going to see throughout I have this sticker. It's got a velvet touch to it, and so it's pretty amazing. And so then you turn it over, and this pocket was a little small for this big tag. So to strengthen it up a little bit, we added another piece of that shirt. And what I had on the desk were several of these flowers that I had cut out of that. So we have coffee dyed graph paper. And here we have one of the images from the digital kit. We have images from the digital kit here and another one of the ribbon. We made a belly band out of some cardstock with the ribbon on top, added this large tag. The large tag was, because it was the same size as the other papers, it was a little bit big, so I flipped it over and there's a pocket here. Added some of that crochet, the sleeveless shirt, and washi tape, and to hold the washi tape I used the very last of my tiny attacher staples. I've got to get more. We added one of the images over here and canceled it with a cancellation stamp. So then here we've got another one of the stickers. Again, I'm using the digital kit that I gave to everyone that finished their July journal. So for the July challenge, they received the Garden Ladies. Those that finished the June challenge, they received the Ladies in Waiting digital kit. Both of those kits are interchangeable. I manipulated the images differently in both of them. Like the other one has postcards with 2 ladies on each postcard. This kit doesn't have that. The other kit, instead of flowers, it had coffee dyed paper, and it had side-by-side images of the ladies. So that was different. It also had several large tags of ladies, and ladies that are not in this kit at all. So there you go. Also, the digitals are still on sale in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop through August 31st. While we're home, safer at home. So I put my lined pages in, 2 of them at a time, like I like to do. And so there you go, 2 lined pages. We made an envelope out of I used the envelope punch board. Some people used an envelope and made a template. Because in these parties, some of the people are crafting along and they're making what I make right along with me, and able to ask questions and figure things out, how to substitute things. It is live, and it works. It's a lot of fun. So this is, again, the coffee dyed note paper from Tom's, one of his old date books. And so I lined it with that, and then I went ahead, instead of closing the envelope, I just closed it with a flinch card, added an image from the mini kit. Bye, Terry. Okay. I added a bag from a store over here, and inside here we have another one of on this one, she was bigger, and I was like, oh, I can use her on one of those papers that I have to just make a note card for it. Because I knew I had these bags, and I also had the treat bags, so I needed things to go in those. So I used some of the black note paper. You notice that it's white. I did not distress in this journal at all. There are touches of white, but I did things like cover the back of these, since I didn't print them because I didn't tell everybody else to print them with the back. I added a lightweight scrapbook paper here, but it also gave this substance to hold a journal card. And then on the other one, I backed it, but I made it into, I did these, the side-by-sides back to back. Okay, so again, I didn't have to worry about those white pages. Oh, I skipped ahead. Okay, so we have our sticker here and our two more, oh, we were here. Sorry. So, and then I added washi, and we made a little cluster, and we added a flower to her hat, which you'll see I did that quite a... And we throw things on the floor. Yes, we do, because we don't have time. And sometimes we get lost. And sometimes YouTube tells you that it's going to cost you to come to the video. Lots of things can happen. So, and those are all private jokes to those that got to go to VIP. Okay, so children's writing paper again. Noisy paper, and we made it into a pocket, and it's holding the guest check. I covered 2 guest checks with the napkin, and the guest checks that I chose already had lines on the back. Okay, so here's the other one that's going to need a coffee dyed tag in it. Okay, I love the way these turned out. And again, added the cluster. This one, I added the sticker as well. Here we have the princess. Yes, I was putting this together, and I was going to put it up here, and I was like, it looked really like a crown up there, and it looked really funny. So I brought it down a little bit, but there you go. And it fits really good right in here. And you can see this is white, and I think I'm okay with it, because there's some white in the flowers. So I think, that it's, since I don't have it overwhelmed with white, there's white here, but you've got the, it's playing off each other. It looks really good. So then we have a little cluster here that I made. Hi, Maria. Thank you. Make sure if you have a question for me, an observation, that you put it in caps, because I don't. Sometimes this thing goes really fast. You guys start talking, and I can't keep up. So, and that's fine. Keep on talking. Take care of each other. Keep each other company. Okay, so this is another one of the flower large tags. So one of the pages of the digital kit, you get 3 large tags that are just the flowers. And I went ahead and I took the scrap of the napkin after I made what I've got here in the center. I took the scrap, and it fit perfectly on there. I added her down at the bottom, and she looked funny floating down here, so I anchored her with some of the washi tape that I was using. And then added some washi tape up here as well. Now, I wanted to be able to see her, and I didn't do a top tuck in this journal, so I had some packaging, and I just put her in the packaging on the masking paper, which, depending on what kind of pen you have, you might be able to write on this, you might not. So I was like, well, it might be wasted. To some people, it might be wasted space. So, the one with the crown is your favorite? Ah, cool. Okay, so then we made cards also with the flower wallets. And on the flower wallets, we brought in a variety of ways of using the little tiny images from the mini ephemera page, because you get a lot of them. So coming up with ideas of how to use them so that I don't have them all over the place. I have this little pile here of images that are left. Little pile. It's distracting though, that little pile. And so 2 more pages of the lined paper, another page of ledger paper. So I had regular ledger paper. I did not have any that was coffee dyed. And I think it just goes along right in here. It works really well with, see, it works really well with this digital. And we had people crafting in pink, in lavender, Christmas, all with this digital kit. It's going to be amazing. So, yeah, I'm loving this one. And I think you can use it along with like the ladies in hats. Would be awesome. Yay! Cat's gonna have ink. Cat's gonna have ink. She's gonna be moving forward. Yay! Okay, so we have 2 more lined pages, the ledger page, and then here I went ahead and I just attached this. I found a couple of the copper paper clips. So there's one of them. Added some washi tape to the edge of some of the papers. You know, I like to do that because it makes them stronger and seem more significant. And so there we go. So I did this one. Just what I did, I had the image. Remember, it's white on the other side. And I had, sitting on my desk, I had another piece of children's writing paper. So I had already put the children's writing paper in. I had already ripped the edge to make sure it was going to fit inside. And I was like, oh, we can put these two together. So voila, that's what we did. And remember, you saw the edge up here as a tuck space because I try to use everything. If you watch that 5-hour crafting video, I was using everything. The little tiny pieces of lace, the little tiny pieces of this ribbon that got cut off, the one that I cut because it was a funny angle, the one that was left from the belly band. So, yeah. So if you want a long time of crafting, the 5 hours from yesterday will keep you company. Okay, so here is what the Hello paper looks like. And I have a whole one here in this large pocket. So here we have a little note paper, and you can see here it's the kind of looks like roses. They're not roses. And then we've added the 2 images kind of at an angle. Added some of the napkin down here at the bottom. So I was thinking you could write on these lines, or you could paste down pictures and things on this page. I decided not to do any more decorating on here. So then we have the pocket. This is the center. We decided to use the shoe in the center. And so I put the napkin on the back of the shoe page. And so this is what we got. And then I added these notes, and I flipped it up, made a pocket. I ripped it here after I had made the pocket. And you see the napkin, it was, you know, it came out the edge, and I went ahead and I let it hang off the edge there. And I like the look because it adds that little bit, that hint of the rusty color that we're using throughout. Here's another one of the note papers. Like I said, we did these assembly line, and then we were able to just come back and add them in. We also did these assembly line. Oh, the deluxe, which one? The deluxe Scrapbox journal page? Which one is that, Kat? I don't know which that. I don't know which one that is. Okay, some more of the crocheted shirt, and another Flinch card from the Flinch card digital kit, and another just little tiny charm. I only put 2 charms on the outside, and I think that that was really enough because I have the bookmark, which will show you the bookmark. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll turn the page here, and we'll bring the bookmark down. Okay, so the bookmark comes down, and you see it comes down under here. And we made the bookmark yesterday during the 5 hours, but I attached it during the video that'll go up tomorrow. So here we have a large pocket with just the week part of the Hello Note. Okay. Duh. The one that was the prize for the very first Just Junk journal. Very cool. Yeah, that one has the dragonflies and yeah. The little girl with the peacock. Yeah. You know what? What time is it? Okay, I got a couple minutes. Let me see if I can. That's Thanksgiving. I'll show you the one that she's talking about. I was looking for the one somebody made me one. Made me a journal using that. I can't find the one that they... Gosh, I've got a lot of little journals up here, you guys. I have Mimi's mini journal. So there is a mini journal kit also that you can go ahead and make a little mini journal. We have Thanksgiving. There's a Thanksgiving digital kit. Just so you know, because they're on sale through the end of August. And this is the mini journal part of it. So this is the mini journal that we made at the party for that one. Oh yeah, it has that page in it. It has a whole bunch of stuff that I would have normally thrown away. So this was on the other side of this page was images, and it got wet, and I love this. I love that page. So there, that page is in that kit. There's dragonflies in there, and then this is a side by side. So imagine if it, or that was from one of the other things, but this is another one of the pages in that kit. You get that one. You get the page with the flowers. Yes, I will get Bonnie or Betty in the group. I'm sorry that you get, I think these are in there. The black might not be. That might have been grunge. So we did a double tag page here. So yeah, so this is the mini journal kit from that kit, but those are the pages that are in there. They're just totally random, but there she is, the little girl with the peacock feather writing. She's writing with this giant peacock feather. Dragonflies. So yeah, Kat, thanks for bringing that up. And so that is the scrap box. Is that what I don't remember what I called it, but there. And this one has a double wraparound tie. There we go. Anyway, here we are. Graph paper again with the ribbon. Ledger paper with the photo strip. Oh, have I been up out of frame all this time? Yeah, and the kits do, they all go together really nicely. I was wondering where those were. You ever do that? Okay, 2 more of the lined papers. Here, I had made her to go in one of those gift bag pockets, And so I'm telling him, oh, but you could put it over. And I was like, oh, wait. So we put her on the, oh, she's writing to Santa. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So, wallet. Okay, so this is the piece that was cut off of here. Piece of the crocheted shirt that was left, some washi, and we used all of the pieces of these that were ripped off. And then I just added one of the images to the back and put washi on the top and the bottom. And attach that here with a copper paper clip just right there to the top. So it decorates the page, but you can still go ahead and use it for journaling. So this one is one of the floral picture pages, and I flipped it up, added some washi, made it into a pocket, and we have another one of our large tags. So, and then this is also from this kit, and there's the scrap from the belly band right there. I used the scrap from the belly band and some more of the masking paper behind it. Okay, here we have another one of those cool little notes. These are my favorite thing that's in here. I love the way these notes turned out with the pocket to have the coffee dyed tag in. I just love that. You can still write up here, and you don't really lose any writing space because you can write on the front and the back of this tag. So as far as real estate, writing real estate, you have just put it onto something else. The other noisy paper, you'll notice there's a variety of noises. So we have this noise, then you hear this, and this one's different. And you turn, and the graph paper is different. They all sound different. I love that. Betty loves note papers, and she cannot lie. Okay, and then we got this right here. Another guest check with the napkin. Children's writing paper, the other side of the bag, and this one has just some flinch cards and a little note paper just like that. And we made her into a tuck space. This was yesterday on the 5-hour crafting crafting marathon yesterday. 5 hours live if you're looking for something to do. So this is the other side of the bag, and we made a little little notebook thingy. Added another one of those assembly line note papers that we had made, and you flip this up, and then this flips open, and you've got a little flip-flop thing going on it there. And then you've got a pocket back here with the rest of the belly band. And then we've got one of the note papers inside with one of the last little images with some washi tape, part of the treat bag. You open it up, and I have the scrap from Tom's, his journal, and I added some washi there, and I made it stick up the top so it helped with the decoration. So wasting nothing. I'm telling you, we were using every little thing that was on this messy desk, and the desk got really messy. And the night before, the desk and the floor got really messy. So the little envelope that we made, of course, it's a double tuck. No, the lace paper came from Hobby Lobby. I was able to buy one of those packages that you get, the whole package is all the same paper. And so the lace paper is from that. This is another one of the wallet cards, and I added some of the napkin. I put some of the striped napkin on the edge here, and then this on the top. That was at the party. We made the cards at the party for the double tuck. So again, this has on the other side, it is the the little envelope that we made. Okay. Added a little, one of the images right there. 2 more lined papers. And then here again, took that lace paper and added it to this here. Okay. It feels amazing. I did not make it into a pocket. I didn't need any more pockets. And you guys, I was so tired of distressing. I didn't. Hi, Bonnie. Oh my gosh, I'm in top chat, not in live chat. So if I didn't answer your question or say anything, yeah, I might not have seen it. Okay, so here's our other large tag on the flower tag. One of this piece of the napkin was left over. Added it kind of around the way the flowers were, and then added the wallet of hers, some washi tape, and some washi tape. And because she had the red going on here, and then we added this down here to frame her. And this, because this tag was so thick and large, it fits nicely in this pocket. Where the other one was kind of moving around, and that's why we added some of the lace. I know, I didn't want to, I didn't need another pocket in the journal. So, and here's another one of the pages from the other side, from my husband's old date book, and then there's some of the napkin. We have the other side of the treat bag. This was from Dollar Tree, and it was one of those that has the box bottom, and we cut it and added this little thing here. She is a matchbook note paper, okay? Just hung some of that crochet thread, attached the washi tape to it with the tiny attacher. Here I flipped up the page. Instead of cutting it, I flipped it up, made it into a pocket. I stapled my thing in from the side here, okay? And on the top one too. Made this little tag out of what was left from the belly band paper. This one, I let it flip down. This one has a pocket, and the last one flips down. Okay, so it's interactive, and it is a matchbook. Okay, and it fits perfect in this little bag right here. Okay, so here we have I took the side-by-side pages, remember, and put them together, and they ended up with a girl on one side and flowers on the other, and that worked out perfect. And we have another collaged large file index card. I added some washi to her hat, and down in these corners, some of the masking paper and washi stripes. And there she is. There she goes. Okay. So another one of the assembly line cards with a sticker. I think I told you these stickers feel like velvet, so there's another feeling touch thing in here. This is coffee dyed copy paper. When I cut out the labels, because if I print them off one at a time, then I end up with half a sheet, and so that's what that is. And then just some notes here in that pocket. Masking paper. It has this on the side here as a, as a tuck. The sticker added here, and we have another note paper and another one of the assembly line cards, and you can see how different they all look. This one, I put her in the corner of the treat bag, so all of the ones with the little images have treat bag behind them. And they are on the flower wallet pieces, and then on the black card. So again, we made all those in the yesterday's 5-hour video, and we did most of the decorating of this journal in yesterday's 5-hour video. So there we have a little image there, and there's another one of the cards, and we have a Project Life card here, some more of the napkin there, and the craft envelope is here for them to be able to put receipts in or pictures or whatever they might want to be saving, and that can go right there in the back. So this is my Garden Ladies journal with the bookmark. Okay, so it has a dangle bookmark, and it has a dangle elastic closure. And like I said, this video and how I attach this will be tomorrow's video. This journal will be available in the Etsy shop at 4 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time. And so I think that's really fun. So we were live today. Usually at 10:30 every day, we have a premiere video, which means it's pre-recorded, but I'm still in the chat, and I can answer questions. It's really kind of cool. It's much easier to hang out with the chat for that than, yep, yeah, a whole 5 hours. I can't believe it either. But we got this done, and all I need to do is find 2 coffee dyed tags or make 2 coffee dyed somethings to go in here, and this little beauty will be ready for her new home. And so the digital kit is also available in the Etsy shop. Kat was talking about the Scrapbox digital, and so it's a deluxe digital also, but because it was scrap, its price is not the deluxe digital price. So, but all the digitals are 50% off while we are home, safer at home, until August 31st. Okay? So, any questions? Okay. We also have our Facebook group. You can see them talking about that in the chat. And that is Scrap All About It with Dear Julie. Julie, we'd love to have you join us there. Make sure that you answer the questions. If you ask to be included in any of the Dear Julie Facebook groups, there is a question for you to answer, and that's so that we can make sure that the people that are in our groups are supposed to be there. And yeah, so there you go. I finished another journal in August. And basically the journal part was 2 hours. The folding, the everything. But then, so the live marathon is available for you to watch at your, at your watching pleasure. And we encourage you to watch it. It as you saw, there's a lot going on in here. And it was all made during that, either at the VIP party, which most of the stuff with the napkins was made at the VIP, and the folding and the picking out of papers and stuff was at the VIP. And then the decorating was yesterday. So, oh my gosh, I love this. So this video is tomorrow. See how we did this. See how we attached the bookmark. And so thank you guys so much for being here. Yes, the Simplicity paper is copyrighted. The Simplicity paper is copyrighted. That's why I encourage you to get the rubber stamps and to... I'm going to see what I can do about making more kits. There won't be any more of the big kits because I don't have a lot of the really cool stuff that I put in the big kits. But I might be able to make like a, what I would call a midi and a mini. So we'll see what I can get out there so that for you guys, so that you have it. Yeah, the stamps, they have them. Bonnie, or not Bonnie, Darlene found them on Hobby Lobby, and I believe they're also on the simplicity.com. Um, so I do still have calendar pages. I still have the note papers, the recipe cards, the wrapping paper, um, and like the dresses and all that kind of stuff that I had put in it. So, and Bonnie found them at Joann's, she said. Okay, I'll tell you what, if you are here and or you're watching this and you want one of the mini kits, um, go ahead and put your name or send me a message on Etsy, and I will be as because you're here and because you're always here. um, I will try and go ahead and make a mini kit. And let me know if you have a large kit here, because I should be able to put your mini kit in your large kit, and then I can refund your on. Well, I'll just put no. Um, if you already have a large kit and you're ordering a mini kit, I can refund your postage, because I can stick it in there if you tell me today. Because right now, that's what I'm doing right now, is figuring out how many more I can make. And it will be first come, first serve, and then I'll put what I have um, in the shop. So there you go. Okay. So the mini kits have the wrapping paper. They have some of the calendar, the ribbon that has the ladies in a long line. It has note cards, and yeah, it's sold out online because I don't know how many more I can make yet. I knew I could make 8. So it's okay. So message me, Dear Julie, on Etsy if you want a mini, and I will go ahead and make a special order for you, and then I'll put what's left after that on in the shop. Okay? So, and I did stamp. I stamped on things and put those in the kits. I only have the 2 stamps. I only have the 2 wooden stamps, but I stamped on the little black papers and put those in there as a special thing. I can't really tell. It's your extra thing. It's my gift kind of thing, because I can't really sell stamped things because I don't understand the angel clause thing. So yeah. So I give that to you as extra, as added value. And I'm going to look in my stamps real quick and see if I have any. I know I probably have some more sewing stamps, and I'll just run through and make some cool little stamp things and sewing stamp things and put those in there as well. Highly recommend. What breaks copyright? You can stamp on things. You just can't sell things that are stamped. It's like I'm putting it. I made a card, and I put the things in the card as the gift. So I'm not going against. I don't. I'm not selling any stamped images online. I want to be clear. I want to be clear. These kits were already sold, and the stamped images are going in their card. I don't sell any stamped images online. I have them in some of my journals. So, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, so I need to go. I have an appointment. Whoops. So I will, yeah, I always put extra things in the kits that, yep, just like I was sending you a birthday card. So, yeah. Y'all have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, and I don't know if my husband's working or not tomorrow. As he left this morning, he says, I'm not sure we're working tomorrow. So, I'll know later. And if it looks like I get to be live, then I'll go live at 10:30 and save the video for Sunday. Okay? Have a great day, you guys. Have an amazing day. Hi and bye, Diane. Welcome. And wow, I'm so glad you're all here. Have a great day and a great weekend. And stay safe. Bye. Bye-bye.